clear and that lets you safely look here.
True Form Life.
Green look on.
Welcome to another edition of Exploring Mind and Body. As always, I'm your host, True Form's Drew Tadia, fitness expert. Today on the show, I'm going to tell you about an experiment I'm doing on myself. And we have one of 3 of True Form's first fitness competitors. All that and so much more coming up on...
This is Exploring Mind and Body with True Form's Drew Tadia, fitness expert on 96.5 CKFM.
Today we're interviewing Melissa Hammer, who is one of 3 of True Form's first fitness competitors. First off, these ladies are in incredible shape, and they're an absolute dream to train. As far as I know, they do exactly what they're told. They work hard, they eat right, and we all enjoy our sessions together. With the 4 of us, everyone is supportive, encouraging, and positive. We have a private chat group on Facebook where we can openly talk about what's going on and how we're feeling. We share recipes, quotes, and encouragements. I really enjoy how everyone plays a part in this whole process. Everyone brings something to the table. It might be a sense of humor, or research, or positivity. These girls work so hard. I push them to the max every time we work out together. No one quits. No one complains. In fact, they're actually grateful after a workout. I couldn't be happier with the group we have, how far they've come individually and as a group. With all the things I do, this is truly something I look forward to every day.
True Form Life.
Without further ado, our first interview out of the 3 girls is Melissa Hammer. Welcome to the show, Melissa.
Thanks, Drew.
All right, so let's get into who you are and a little bit about what you do.
I am a busy mom. I have 3 kids, all under the age of 6. So they're 6, 4, and 2.
So it's a workout chasing them around.
Yeah, and lifting them because they never want to walk by themselves or do anything. So, you know.
No, but okay.
And I'm also a real estate agent, and I own my own mortgage company.
And you were talking about earlier, how did you decide to start your own mortgage company?
It was basically, I started out working for my dad, and then we just got an idea, and he wanted to branch out into a new company with a new name, and he asked me to take over it. So,
how's that going for you?
Good, really good.
So let's jump into workouts. The first thing that actually you and I haven't personally talked about is your competition. Yeah. And I guess more specifically, why you decided to do one.
It's kind of been on my bucket list now. Like, I've seen my one friend a year ago, actually. She did the Muscle Beach, the competition that we're going to be doing. And after seeing her pictures on Facebook of her body transformation, I just knew I wanted to do that eventually. I'm glad I'm doing it now.
So it wasn't like you didn't have to do with a bunch of weight loss. It didn't have to do with... was it motivation? What was the main reason? Just to see your body transform? Yeah,
the transformation. I always need a goal. Like before this in May, I did the Tri Diva Tri in Olds here, the triathlon, the all women's one.
Cool.
And I just found out I was more motivated. I didn't talk myself out of going to the gym or working out or anything. I just like to have a goal set in mind.
That's fantastic. We talk about goals all the time on this show and how important they are. So
they are.
That's good to hear from someone else's perspective.
Yeah, they definitely motivate me, especially this competition, getting on a stage, being judged.
Is that the main, I struggle to find motivation factors for everyone. Everyone's different. Everyone needs to find their own motivation. Really, it comes internally, I believe. But is the fear is kind of what I get. Is the fear of not being ready? Is it maybe any kind of doubt that you won't be able to stand out within the rest of the girls? What's the motivation factor behind the competition?
I'm a Virgo, so I'm a perfectionist. And when I do something, I want to do it right the first time and go hard. So I think that's my biggest thing, is I am pretty hard on myself. So, but and I don't want to look like an idiot either. I don't want to, so I want to show that I've worked hard for this, and that's basically how you can show you've worked hard, right? With your results and your body transformation, and yeah. Okay,
so in the intro that we talk about, I talk about some of the workouts that we do together. Yes. And those are pretty extreme workouts. Why don't you talk about that for a second?
Well, Wednesdays, I always wake up kind of shaking. But no, I'm just kidding. No, I actually really, really look forward to the workouts. Like at the beginning, it's always hard. Like the first couple weeks, it's always hard to get into. But now I'm just hungering for more.
Can't wait to get in the gym.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I really appreciate how you mix it up and, you keep us going. We never know what you're going to do each day. So it's kind of unexpected. It's kind of exciting that way to me. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Okay, and then the workouts you're also in the fitness class workouts, and you're doing really well at those too. How do you like that system?
I find that better. I can't just pop a video in at home and expect to do it because I talk myself out of it and I slow down or stop. Whereas like the boot camp, like the fitness classes, like you have all those women cheering you on, you have you yelling at us. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it's such a positive environment and it just makes you want to work harder. Like being around people always helps me push harder for sure.
Right. Okay, so we're getting into fitness competition. Food is a huge factor. And
I love food.
Being a food lover, why don't you tell us about some of the struggles and maybe successes too that you're going through right now?
I'm really, really enjoying it. It was a little bit harder at first. It's really hard with kids just because I'm used to cleaning off their plates and stuff. And I'm making 2 meals. Like I'm making a meal for myself and then for my kids. But now I'm kind of switching over because I feed them. And then every time I go to sit down after they've eaten, they come and they eat my food. So I'm like with my girls and everything, I basically make them the same meal, right? It's nutritious. It's way better for them than what I have been making them. So I'm kind of trying to get that transition too.
So that's a good point because a lot of people say if a spouse won't kind of support their new lifestyle, they say it's too hard. And a lot of people tell me I won't make 2 meals or it's too hard for me to make a meal. So, and I think that's a great point that you bring out because it's not too hard and you're doing it with 3 kids and a husband.
Yeah, and he's picky. I'm just throwing him down. He's really picky. I think the big thing though too is food prep. Like I go and I buy a big package of chicken and I cook it all at once and I have it sitting there and I have vegetables and I have all my ingredients ready. And I kind of can just throw it together when I'm hungry. I'm not just grabbing bad food too.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, food prep is everything when it comes to eating healthy.
Yeah. I always thought it was hard to do that, especially with kids and stuff, but it's way easier, right? It's way easier to just grab that. So
as long as you have something made ready to go. Well, you tell me, I want to put you on the spot here.
Oh, okay.
You tell me your biggest fear about the competition right now.
The biggest fear is, well, I guess we kind of touched it earlier, is like walking out on that stage and just not being up to the other girls, like being the same as them really. Like I want to be at least their level, if not better.
Right.
So I think I'm competitive too. It's bad. I'm a perfectionist and I'm competitive. So.
Look out. So this is your first time doing it. And do you have plans about going further with a competition kind of thing? Or is this one goal you set or you don't really know?
We'll see how I handled the last week. No, I'm just kidding. I'm definitely going to continue on from here. We have a trip to Dominican in November, so I want to continue it on there. And I just want to be at the same, well, probably not the same level because it's pretty intense at the end what we do, but I want to be in shape and I want to keep it up and I want to have this as a lifestyle. I think that's the biggest thing for me is I'm changing my lifestyle. I don't want to feel like even that one cheat day, like my stomach hurt. And I was excited to get back to my regular food and healthy food to eat properly. So
thanks for sharing that fear with us. I don't think most people like to talk about those kind of things, but just to wrap things up here, do you have any kind of message to share with anyone that's thinking about starting to live a healthier lifestyle, anyone that wants to get involved in a fitness program or lose weight, whatever it may be, as a busy mom and parent and spouse, anything you want to share with someone that doesn't think they have time? That
I think for a lot of people, they just use the time excuse. I think working out, a lot of people are uncomfortable, especially going to the gym and everything. I know when I first started going to the gym, I was really uncomfortable, but people look up to you there and people appreciate seeing you there and working out. I always say just do it. Just go for it. Whatever you have, if you have a goal or a dream, just do it. You're always going to be thinking about it, so you might as well start it. So, yeah.
All right. I think that was great. Thanks so much for sharing your story with us and being open with all our questions. Myself personally, I look forward to our workouts and I look forward to working with you guys. You guys are fantastic.
I feel the same too.
That's good to hear. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. And
Thank you for having me.
Okay. We'll see you at the next workout.
Exploring mind and body with True Form's Drew Tadia would not be possible without the help from the following sponsors: Lens Chiropractic, AG Foods in Didsbury, CLC Fitness Center, Health Street in the Cornerstone Shopping Center Olds, and Shoppers Drug Mart, working together to help build a healthier tomorrow. For more information on True Form Life, Drew Tadia, or how to become a sponsor of Exploring Mind and Body, visit trueformlife.com.
I've embarked on a new experiment on myself once again. I seldom recommend, anything to members or clients, something that I haven't tried myself. I want to find a way to gain healthy weight and keep body fat down. For most people, it's easy to put on weight and hard to lose weight. That's not the case for me and for many, many others, which to most doesn't seem like a problem because of our growing obesity rate. To get to the point, I'd like to share with you how I've been able to keep healthy weight on, why, some foods to stay away from, healthy alternatives, and foods you'll want to avoid. We're going to start off with rolled oats. I choose an organic, gluten-free oat, which is without a doubt a health food. Why it helps put on weight is because of the quantity I consume. 1 to 2 cups a day is often what that number is. But be careful. 1 cup of oats alone is 500 calories. So again, this is a health food. If you'd like to consume oats, just make sure to keep your numbers down. For another option, the superfood quinoa can also be high in calories, although I've found it hard to put on weight with using quinoa as a carb alone. If you're looking to gain, stick to rolled oats or brown rice. And if you're looking to maintain or lose weight, I'd suggest adding quinoa to your diet. Red meat. There's nothing wrong with red meat once in a while. Although because of the protein and saturated fat content, this is a food that's almost a must if you want to put on weight. From steak to beef sausage, red meat has many more calories in it than white meat would, being a fish or chicken. Stick to lighter color meats if you're looking to lose weight. Pizza. This one goes without saying, although I don't think most people know how many calories one slice contains. 200 is the number. I rarely eat pizza, although with 1 day a week dedicated to a staggering 5,000 calories, pizza is an easy way to increase my numbers. Think about that next time you're sitting around consuming 3, 4, or 5 slices of pizza. As quickly as those slices disappear, it won't be so easy to make those calories disappear. If you're trying to lose weight, at all costs, stay away from pizza. The next is eggs. Keeping hard-boiled eggs in my fridge has been a great way to jump up my protein grams per day. Eating 4 whole eggs in a sitting, I'm looking at 320 calories and close to 25 grams of protein. Although controversial at times, I believe eggs are a great way to add good nutrients to your body. There's nothing wrong with eating a couple eggs for breakfast. Stay away from the butter though, both in the frying pan and on your toast or pancakes. Cheese. Our bodies have almost no use for cheese from my perspective, unless of course you're looking to add calories. Probably not the kind you're looking for, but nonetheless. Cheese takes energy from our bodies to break it down and offers almost nothing in return. 30 grams of cheese alone, which is a very small amount, is about 120 calories, 10 grams of fat, and 7 grams of protein. I understand cheese can be addictive. Most people either love cheese or really love cheese. This is why I recommend you stay away from it completely. It would be hard to lose weight consuming cheese on a regular basis. If cheese is a must, try low-fat white cheese. No need for that colored marble or orange cheese that's an unhealthy food coloring. Remember that it's easy to consume calories in liquids. At times, I have a smoothie that contains close to 1,000 calories. A great way to pack in healthy calories if you're looking to put on weight. Not a good idea for anyone looking to lose weight. But remember, there are calories in just